Hey, what's up everyone, it's Forthy here again with another vlog, and this is the post-tournament vlog. So yesterday C+ Gaming, Team C+ had our first ever tournament that we've ever participated in with our full roster. So I wanted to make a vlog, post-tournament, talking about our experiences and the things that happened. If you want to check out the full gameplays, they're all going to be uploaded over on the Team C+ Gaming channel. So, C+ Gaming team channel. So I'm going to link them down below in the description. One's going up today, one's going up tomorrow, and then one the next day. And so it's going to be round 1, game 1, 2, and 3, and then round 2, game 1, 2, and 3. So it's going to be like kind of staggered, it's going to be each game at a time instead of each match at a time, because if we were to do matches, it would be like 30, 40, almost an hour videos, and most people won't stay for that long. So I'm going to upload singular matches, and I wanted to talk a little bit about what happened. Obviously, I gave a little bit of it away there. We got a lower seed, obviously, so we played first round instead of getting a bye first round. I know a lot of teams had a bye first round. We did better than I expected. I know I talked about yesterday a little bit how I don't want to go into these tournaments with any expectations, because 1, we'd never played a tournament before. 2, we'd only been a team, a full roster, for literally probably 2 weeks. And 3, it's just best not to expect anything so that I don't let myself or my team down. So I want to talk about that a little bit. I went into this, honestly, if I'm being 100% honest, expecting us to get first rounded. I didn't expect it to be, without a fight. I didn't expect us to get 6-0'd twice in a row. But I did expect us to get out in the first round. I mean, it's our first tournament ever. We've only been playing together for 2 weeks, so it's like chances of success were at a minimum, but I'm very proud to say that we did not get first rounded. That was my entire goal going into this, is let's not get first rounded. And if we do, let's put up a hell of a fight. So round 1, game 1, we lost, obviously. Sorry if I'm spoiling it for you. Actually, I'm going to say before I go into this right now, if you don't want spoilers, if you want to watch the matches yourself, then go ahead and pause the video now. You can watch this after all the matches have been uploaded. But round 1, game 1, we lost. I wasn't feeling phenomenal about my performance. My shot was feeling a little bit off. I didn't warm up enough. The tournament started. 2 things happened. First, the tournament started way later than I thought. I checked the time and I was like, oh, that's just the check-in time. I thought that was when the tournament was started. So we checked in and I looked at the tournament start time and I was like, oh, we've got plenty of time. So that kind of threw me a little bit, because I was like, okay, well, we've got time. I can relax. Then the tournament started earlier than I thought it was going to, after I had already adjusted the time that I thought it was going to start. So I was caught off guard by literally someone just messaging me and saying, join up. And so I was like, shit, we've got a match. We got to start right now. So we joined up and we played that first game. My shot was feeling a little bit off. I was nervous. I haven't been nervous playing Call of Duty in several years, because I haven't played a tournament in several years. The last tournament I played was in Black Ops 2, and I haven't done anything serious, any real serious tournament gameplay for a while. So I was a little bit nervous going into this. I had the shaky hands and the butterflies in my stomach. I wasn't playing good. I wasn't playing on top of my game, but my team was doing great, and I'm really proud of how we played. When we started to build up some confidence, we really started to get better. And I'm going to talk about that a little bit more in regards to round 2. But round 1, game 1, I think the score was something like 6-3. I think we won 3 rounds in a row and then gave up 6, maybe. Or we won 2, gave up 1, won another one, and then gave up 5 in a row. I don't know. We gave up a lot of rounds in a row. We choked that game. We should have won that game. It started with 1 round that we really should have had, and then we got 3-pieced. And then it just kind of went downhill from there. So we kind of choked game 1, round 1, which was Fringe, Search and Destroy. Our positioning was good. We played a little slow was the problem. I have a problem with playing a little bit too slow on Search and Destroy, just because I'm such an aggressive player in respawn game modes that I try to slow myself down in Search and Destroy, and I end up overcompensating. So we choked round 1, game 1. Round 1, game 2, though, some stuff happened in between game 1 and game 2. So round 1, game 1, all that happened was they sent me an invite, and then they sent me a message saying join up. That's all that happened. So I was like, okay, well, they're hosting map 1, we're gonna host map 2. So they hosted map 1. We lost 6-3, and then when we went to host map 2, they sent me a message saying, no, you were supposed to host map 1, and we host game 2. So I was confused. I didn't understand. I forgot how seeding works in MLG. And I didn't check the match in time is the problem. I thought the tournament started later than it did, so I didn't check the match soon enough to see that we were hosting match 1. So we had just joined it without checking, which was our fault. It was my fault, really. So then we were like, okay, no, you're not going to host 2 games in a row. That's bullshit. So I got on the chat with a support representative from MLG, and he confirmed, yes, that's true. Even though they hosted the first map, you guys, you were supposed to host it. They'll still host second map. So we just played it. We could have made a big deal out of it, but we would have just ended up forfeiting the match anyway. So we just played it, and we ended up doing a lot better. We played on Stronghold. It was a Stronghold Search and Destroy. And I feel like this team we were playing against, even though they took 6 rounds from us the first game, I feel like they were underestimating us. I feel like they saw us as a new team. None of us are ranked super well on MLG. I feel like they looked at us and were just like, whatever, we're gonna crush these kids. So these kids were ranked. One of them was ranked like 193rd on MLG or something like that. I feel like they really did underestimate us. The way they were playing was consistent with. They thought they were gonna win their rounds. They thought they were gonna win every round. I believe the Stronghold game 2, round 1 was something like 6-2. Yeah, I think we beat them 6-2. So we ended up hosting map 3 because we had won the most total rounds, which was nice. We got to go and host on map 3, which was Stronghold Search and Destroy. But yeah, or sorry, not Stronghold, which was map 3 was Infection. So Stronghold Search and Destroy, we were beginning to find our groove. I was getting my shot back a little bit. I was playing recklessly. I was pushing things that I shouldn't have pushed. We need to play more passive on Stronghold, I found, but it's a learning experience. Every round that we lose, we learn something, and I learned something that I did wrong. So then we moved into round 1, game 3, and we crushed. We 6-0'd. Ken enters, went off. I think he had 12 kills. I think he was 12-6 at the end of the game. I had a 3-piece to open up on the first round. We just got B control. We just got B street control every single round pretty much. And if we didn't, we got mid control. And we just won our gunfights. And we 6-0'd a team that should have beat us. They were favored to beat us. Everyone who would have looked at that match would have thought, oh, look at all these kids that are ranked. There's 2 of them ranked in the top 1,000, and there's 2 of them not even in the top 200, or sorry, 2 of them in the top 100,000 on MLG, which is nothing to be, necessarily proud of. Oh, I'm 192,000th place on MLG. Great, So they probably looked at this team that they saw and thought, no, we're going to win this game. And then we ended up 6-0ing them, which felt really good, actually. Again, Ken went off. Ken had a huge game. We all played well, though. Our positioning was just great. We just took control of the things we needed to take control of. Everyone had at least 1 or 2 big rounds. And I was really impressed with our Infection Search and Destroy game because it was one of our worst maps. Going into this, Infection was a horrible map, but at the beginning of the game, I said, you know what? Let's develop a new strat right now, because I was watching gameplays beforehand of professional teams playing Stronghold, and I said, you know what, guys? Every round, we're taking control of B Street. Every round, I'm going to double stun it. Every round, someone throw trophies. We are taking control of B Street every single round, and we forced them to give that up almost every single round on defense and offense, which was really nice because it forced them to play middle or broken, in which case we could counter that because they were still trying to push B-bomb. So our strat on Infection got a whole lot better, and I'm really proud of the way the team played to 6-0 a team that really should have beat us. If you just took the statistics, statistically speaking, this team should have beat us. So we went into round 2 up 2-1. Now our confidence levels were also boosted quite a bit going into round 2. So we noticed one thing, though. The team that we were playing in round 2, one, they were a lower seed than us, so they got to host first map. A higher seed than us, so they got to host, I forget which one it is. They got to host first map. They also had a bye the first round, so they did not play the first round, so they weren't warmed up. That can be an advantage or a disadvantage. One, it can be more warm-up time, because I didn't have a ton of time to play beforehand. 2, it can be less warm-up time. You haven't played a match yet. So it's kind of give and takes. You like to look at it as a positive. We looked at it and said, you know what, they haven't had a round yet. They haven't warmed up yet, so let's take this. So first map was Evac, and we were happy about that. Evac's a strong map for us on Search and Destroy, and there were some rough rounds. I was getting gunned every single round. I died every single round. There's a statistic for you guys. I did not play how I should have played. I will take full responsibility for my team losing in round 2. I really will. I was playing awful. So bad. I don't know what happened. My shot went to hell. My positioning was garbage. I pretty much will put that one on my shoulders. I think I went like 4-12 on Evac, Search and Destroy. But our positioning kind of saved us. We played well. We fought hard, and it ended up in a round 11. On round 2, game 1, it went to a round 11. It was a 5-5 score, and we were set up in B-bomb. Like, we were set up. They were not breaking this setup. Then they called in a dart, immediately took out 2 of our players, and there goes our setup. Like, that literally was it. Our setup was gone in 2 seconds. That round went from, we got this, we're winning this game, to, shit, we're in trouble. So, then Austin got picked off from our plat, and I was left alone in Z, or Dark Stairs, and the pressure got to me. I'm not gonna lie. You guys will see this round. You guys will see me playing stupid. I sat in dark and I baited one out and I killed him, and then I challenged the bomb, which I should not have done. The bomb was down. I should have just ran. I should have just played time. I knew that in the moment. I knew it as I was challenging. I thought this is a bad idea, but it happened and there was nothing I could do about it. If I would have ran away, realistically, I would have gotten shot in the back anyways, but I just feel like that was a stupid play on my part, you know, to try and clutch a 1v2, just challenging. Too aggressive, not smart. I can chalk that one up to a bad split-second decision. You know, it was just in a split second I decided I needed to challenge. I don't know why I thought that, but I did. We all have our choke moments, you know, everyone chokes around every now and again. Mine was just a tournament round 11 that I decided to make a stupid play. So I take responsibility for my team losing the first map because, you know, it was 6-5. But taking 5 rounds, we felt decently confident going into map 2. Round 2, map 2 was, I think it was Infection again. Yeah, it was Infection again. And we had just played Infection, and we were like, okay, well, our strats are strong now. We're playing this map really strong. Let's do the same thing. So we did the same thing. Right off the bat, I think I stunned a teammate, got him killed. That really shook my confidence, you know, because we tried our same strat, and this team was playing very passively. They're playing very slowly, very passively, and giving up B Street and then slowly retaking it one pick at a time. And we weren't ready for this. We weren't adjusted to this playstyle because we were just taking B Street from the team we played before, and they weren't trying to retake it. They were just playing pretty much separate 4v1s, which was really easy for us to maintain because we can win our gunfights. But I stopped winning my gunfights. This team played very passively and just played for picks, which was really smart because we were pushing too hard. You know what I mean? And they caught us out of position several times. And we ended up losing round 2, map 2. So we went down 2-0, and that knocked us out of the tournament. I don't remember what the score was. We didn't get 6-0'd. I know that. I think it was like 6-3, 6-4, something like that. I remember the last round, or one of the last rounds, I was trying to shoot someone in B steps, and I got caught in the statue. I was just playing bad. My positioning was bad. My movement was awful. I don't think I was running Afterburner because they had streaks by that point. And I was just done. Like, there was no way I was continuing that tournament. Even if we won evac and somehow won the 3rd map and pushed on to the next round, my shot was garbage. I don't know what it was, but I think the nervousness got to me. And plus, I do this thing, and I know a lot of people do this, where when I get down 4 or 5 rounds, if we're down, you know, 1 or 2 to 5, I get very discouraged. I start to think, and like, especially on evac, I was getting gunned every single round, just one bursted by this kid's M8 every round, just again and again. Sorry, my phone is ringing at me, and that's very discouraging for someone who's an SMG player. I should be winning these close range gun battles, and I was just getting dropped, just easily. So it was their host, and that had a lot to do with it. But you know, it's just discouraging to just be getting dropped round after round after round, not doing anything for my team. Evac is a strong map for me. Usually I play those corners well. Usually I can get mid control very effectively. And I think that's what I did wrong, is I never tried to get mid control, really. And so we were playing a little bit too passively. And we just got outplayed. And good job to them. Good job to the team we lost to. You know, there are several players. They were really cool about it. One of them sent me a message afterward and tweeted me, congratulated, or well, wished us luck in the future, you know, with Team C+ and all that. And congratulations to them on winning. I think they did get knocked out in the next round, which is a shame. But we were knocked out in round 2. So I warned you for spoilers, but I'm not disappointed in this performance. So let's talk about kind of how I felt about that. I feel like most of it came down to me playing bad. You know, being the team captain. It's not necessarily being the team captain. I should always be at the top of the leaderboard, or I should always be calling every single play, because our team benefits from the fact that we can all be shot callers and we can all have really big games. I'll have a search and destroy where I'll get 13, 14 kills, and then Ken will have one where he gets 13, 14 kills, you know, and then Austin will have one where he goes, you know, we all just take turns going off each game, which is awesome because we don't want to be dominated by one player. But me as the team captain, what I always have to do, this always falls on my shoulders, keeping everyone going. Keep the ball rolling, keep people from getting mad, keep people from getting mad at each other, keep my team from getting discouraged. That's what my job as team captain is to break up the fights, to keep the peace, to keep the hype, to keep the motivation up, and I didn't do that. I was quiet. I was losing my gunfights, I was angry, I wasn't doing my job as team captain. And so for that, I really take responsibility for us getting out in round 2, but I'm not sad either. I'm not upset. You know, we got to round 2, we put up a fight. I think we took 9 rounds out of the 2 games, which is not bad. I mean, 9 rounds for the loss, that, you know, you got to take 12 rounds for the win. So 9 out of 12 rounds, I'm not upset with. We didn't get 6-0'd by any team, which was just felt good, you know, because we went from getting 6-0'd by teams to holding our own and really putting up a fight. So not disappointed, very happy with how my team played, actually. My team overperformed, I underperformed a little bit, but we did well, our positioning was well, our strats were good. You know, we were playing, excuse me, I don't know what that was, we were playing how we knew how. And all this did for us is teach us some stuff. So I've been going back watching these gameplays and learning from my mistakes, you know, and that's always the important thing. And for you guys, our fans of Team C+, and your fans of my fans, you know, the fans of the Forthy brand in the name, I really want to show you guys the good, the bad, and the ugly. I want you guys to watch us get our ass handed to us, because then you can see us the next game, you know, 6-0 another team. And that's what's important, is that you have to learn to take a loss to turn it into the next win. So that's probably going to be it for the vlog today. I just wanted to let everyone know that I'm very proud of my team and how they played, how they performed. I'm very excited for the future. We're going to be practicing, we're going to be scrimming, we're going to be playing GBs. We're going to be hitting it hard to try and continue to build up. In the next premium tournament, you better bet we're going to be on that tournament, and we're going to get 3rd, 4th round, 5th round. You know, we're just going to keep getting farther and farther each and every one of these tournaments. And my goal is just to keep us from getting first rounded in a tournament. That's all I want, is just to keep us from getting out in the first round, and I think we should be able to do that. So very proud of my team, how they played, how they performed, excited for the future, and I'm optimistic. I really am. I'm not sad about the tournament loss. We didn't pay anything to enter the tournament. It was a premium tournament, so our respawn games are really good. I'm excited to play some variant tournaments, you know what I mean? These 4v4 search and destroy tournaments are great, but search and destroy is, you know, such an isolated game mode. It's so different from the rest. Our respawn game is strong. We're a little bit weak on CTF, but everything else, we have the slaying power that we need. So excited moving into the future. Thank you guys so much for watching the vlog. If you stuck with me this whole time, I'm sorry. It's been a little bit bland, maybe, you know, just talking about this tournament. Please go and watch the games. The games were entertaining to watch. You know, some good stuff going on, some good communication, some good teamwork. So again, hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Hope you guys have enjoyed these vlogs, and I'm going to try and get these out, you know, 2-3 times a week, like I said, but I just wanted to do this one post-tournament just because it was kind of an occasion. So anyways, go check out the gameplays. Again, down in the description below, one will be up today. Probably already uploaded. Actually, it's uploading on my computer right now. So see you guys. I hope you have a good day, and see you in the next video.